crap out of the talent that we have here. So what I've done is I've created a co-op advertising initiative for all the local venues in town to participate in that will give them reduced value advertising so that they can support the artists that are performing in their venues. And the full sales commission, what the sales rep would get, is going 100% into creating the funds necessary to get the Cornwall Cultural Committee off the ground. So every venue that opts in is putting cash into the organization's pocket.
Does that apply to the actual groups that are promoting themselves as well?
Anyone that wants to participate in this co-op event, and it's there to promote what's going on, those funds go right into the Cultural Association. So this is going to put a real kickstart to our fundraising and probably think about corporation right away.
I'm not a bar owner, but if I book a show and use this thing, half of that.
Yeah, well, what I'm referring to is like the theater groups that I belong to. They're advertising a show. They want people to come out to see their show. Is that
Same deal.
part of the plan? Okay.
Mary Hugg, who used to be on Cornwall City Council, she sent her apologies that she couldn't be here tonight, but she also suggested a fundraising idea that could potentially raise thousands of dollars. If you know Mary Hugg, she used to write like mystery theater, murder mysteries, yes. And she was suggesting writing a new one and holding a fundraiser doing that. So there's a lot of different things that we can do.
Well, one of my first personal endeavors, if we're going to get this started, I want to approach City Council and say, listen, we're organized. We're going to start fundraising, and this is how I want to start fundraising. Or at least the artists' portion of the fundraising. I want to go to the council and say, listen, we want the Civic Complex for free, the entire building. Why? Because we're gonna build something for this community. So in order to support us, you're gonna give us this building for free. We're gonna put on a show where all the Cornwall artists are involved. People who are in plays, people who paint, musicians, photographers, whatever you do in the arts community, you're gonna be in that building. And we're gonna say to the artists, listen, what can you guys do to not only A, promote yourselves, but B, what do you have to sell that you can get back to the community? So if you go in there and you sell your paint, or your art, your paintings, if you sell some books, if you sell some CDs, take a little bit of money back to the community, to this committee, and then how many people do you think we could put in the Civic Complex? If all of us collectively as a group are sitting in that room, we could fill that place. I guarantee we could fill that place. Have people come all day. Come on, you should clap for that. We are able to do that. So what I'm saying is, if we were to put this together, we could raise an extreme amount of money in no time, because we have the ability to do so. We have the ability to entertain the public and give them something to do over a day or a weekend or whatever we decide to do. So that's one of my fundraising ideas.
I think that's exceptional.